Coach Williams is asking for clarification. The floor referee asked the head referee, and she said, I wasn't watching. So point Wildcats, 21-10, Bulldogs lead.
Well, I'm flustered now. Which one is it? I don't know.
And that serve will be out.
I normally don't have to do this.
22-10, Lady Bulldogs lead. And that'll put Kirkland Miller back to serve as Kraft will check in for Tovar. And Kirkland with the serve. Dogs lead.
Okay, I've done that.
Kirkland Miller back to serve again. She'll go cross court again. Greenbaugh gets that up in the air, and Amy Martinez hits it in the net. So set point for the Lady Bulldogs here in the second set, 24-10. Kirkland back to serve again. And Kirkland's serve will go across court. Knapp will set up Zabri Rodriguez. Evans to Miller. Miller takes second shot over, dug by the Wildcats. Grebon with the swing and the kill for Grebon. That was a great save, though, by Braylon Hernandez for the Wildcats. She hit it up in the air right on the net. Grebon hit it down for the kill. Set point Artesia again, 24-11. As Isabella Chavarria back to serve for the Lady Wildcats. And Whitmire goes backwards. Evans to Kraft. Free ball. Chavarria to Hernandez. Play at the net. Wildcats dig that.
And God said, get just what you need. And that's really what Jesus gives us. He gives us just what we need. So do you have him in your life? If you don't, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ and let us help you learn what it is to live in the power of Jesus.
Help benefit the Wounded Warrior Project with H.F. Sinclair, Saturday, November 9th at the Veterans Mission 5K Fun Run, Walk and Ride. This 5K Fun Run will begin and end at Beige Veterans Park in Artesia, and the course will take you around Eagle Draw, Walk or Run. Kids 6 and under can join on their bikes. Pre-registration is $25 for adults and teens, kids $10, and your four-legged companion only $5, with all proceeds to benefit Wounded Warriors. For more information or to sign up, visit hfsnn.com/veterans-mission-5K. There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate. We love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Kane Electrical Supply.
All right, we're back here, and we do apologize for the sound issues tonight, folks. Hopefully we have it corrected now. Bulldogs won the first set 25-10 and the second set 25-11, I believe. I forgot to write it down, but I think that was the score. And that'll put Hattie Harrison back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs here in the third set. They win this one, the match is over. We'll pack it up and head back to Artesia. Hattie serve, taken by Grebon. Goes up into the goalpost. Dug by Pondo, and Hadley Pondo can't get it over. Point Bulldogs. On the court for the Bulldogs, Kirkland Miller, Brecklin Miller, Kaylee Padilla, Jenna Whitmire, Brooklyn Evans, and Hattie Harrison, who's serving. 1-0 Bulldogs lead. Harrison serve, taken on the back row into the net, and they can't dig it out of the net. Point Bulldogs. It's a good effort there by Braylon Hernandez, but just couldn't get it out of the net enough. 2-0, Bulldogs lead. Hattie from the middle. Taken on the back row by Pondo. Chased down by Grebon. Free ball for Artesia. Brecken Miller to Kirkland Miller. Left side set. Blocked at the net. Doug. Oh, that was a great dig, though, by Whitmire. They got it blocked. Wildcat point as the double block up for the Wildcats worked, but Whitmire almost dug it. 2-1. Bulldogs lead. Hadley. Pondo with the serve. Goes off of Carmen. Chased down by Padilla. Evans gets it over for the Bulldogs. There's a pass to Pilot Martinez, and Jackie Pondo cannot get that over, so point Bulldogs. Tessie Yates will check in for Brecken Miller. And Kirkland Miller will go back to serve for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, leading 3-1. Kirkland with the serve. Grebon pass to Martinez. Big swing by Pondo, and the Bulldogs can't get that up in the air. Point Wildcats. Zabry Rodriguez will check in to serve for the Lady Wildcats. They trail 3-2 in this third set. Serving from that right side. Go in the middle of the court. Carmen's pass goes over the net. Dug by the Wildcats. Play at the net. Blocked by Jenna Whitmire. So Jenna read that perfectly as that went up on the net. She timed it perfectly and went and won that battle. As Howard will check in for the Lady Bulldogs, and Kaylee Padilla will go back to serve, leading 4-2. Kaylee serve, go on their right side, and an ace off of Zabry. Ball will be rolled back to Kaylee. Bulldogs lead 5-2. Kaylee from that middle position where she likes to serve from. Again, another ace off Pondo.
They're not keeping track here on their big board, Robbie, but it seems like she's had a lot of aces here in this match. Talking about Kaylee Padilla.
So Padilla back to serve again. Bulldogs up 6-2. Padilla will go left side this time. Hit up in the air by Zabry Rodriguez. Knapp, front row to Grebon. Hit it off the Bulldog block and down on the Bulldog side for a Wildcat point.
So Whitmire and Yates up for that block, but as you said, it went straight down. They hit it, but it went straight down on their side of the net. As on the Lovington side, number 8, Pilot Martinez checks in for the libero, number 33, Carly Knapp.
And Braylon Hernandez back to serve, trailing 3-6, and that will be served all the way over to Coach Williams, who catches it and just throws it back on the court.
Carmen Harvey comes back in. Whitmire will get a break. Also coming in is... I guess Hattie came in for Whitmire. Carmen was already in there, I guess.
Carmen back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs, leading 7-3, right in the middle of the court, and that will go off. Carmen chases that down. Good pass to Miller, back set in the middle to Hattie, and there's a kill for Harrison.
Nice chase down there by the libero. She had to come a long ways, but she got a nice pass to Miller, who did a good set there.
8-3, Bulldogs lead. Carmen across court again. Zabry Rodriguez And they try to chase that down, and they can't. Point Artesia.
I thought that was in my headset, so I was trying to figure out I can hear it, but it's on your...
Yeah, I was making sure it was on. We had the sound playing here to make sure it was on.
Yeah.
You're going a little crazy there, huh?
Well, I was thinking, how's this bleeding through to my ears?
Carmen's serve. Pass goes backwards, chased down, be a free ball for Artesia. Padilla, good pass to Miller. Miller, quick set in the middle to Hattie. Hattie with the big kill.
Another big swing and good movement there on the Bulldogs' offensive side of things. Everything they want to work right there in system worked.
That'll put Carmen back to serve again. Now up by 7, 10-3. Carmen from that right side, go in the middle of the court again. Good pass this time to Braylon Hernandez. She'll set up number 8, Pilot Martinez, and she hits it into the net.
Checking in for the Wildcats is number 15, Jabri Rios, and she's coming in for number 8, Pilot Martinez, as Carmen will continue to serve for Artesia.
Carmen's serve will be dropped over the net this time, taken by Grebon. They'll set Grebon at the net. Blocked by Hattie Harrison.
Yeah, she was right in the right place, right time, right there as middle blocker, and she made that name be what it is, middle blocker. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Lovington Wildcats, so we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to succeed? Earn your FFA certification through ENMU Roswell's Aviation Maintenance Technology Program. ENMU Roswell has the only FFA Part 147 airframe and power plant school in Southeast New Mexico. Receive commercial and general aviation training, hands-on training with operation aircraft, Boeing commercial experience, advanced composite repair training, and more. And ENMU Roswell offers in-state tuition for veterans too. Learn more about this exciting program on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
All right, we're back here in Lovington. These are Lady Bulldogs in this district matchup. Won the first set 25-10, second one 25-11, and they're leading the third set right now 12-3. Carmen Harvey back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. She goes through her pre-service routine, and that serve go cross court, taken by Zabri Rodriguez. Braylon Hernandez saves it, hit over, dug by Kirkland, chased down by Padilla. They'll set up Howard, and Howard's attempt is out.
A little bit deep there for Howard. She isn't able to get on top of it as number 33, the libero, checks back in. That's Carly Knapp for the Lovington Wildcats. Coming in for number 6, Jackie Pondo.
Knapp will go back to serve, trailing 4-12 from that right side. Good serve by Knapp and an ace for Knapp.
Yeah, it was a really good serve. It kind of dove. Kaylee dove for it, but unable to get it back up in the air, so an ace.
12-5, Bulldogs lead. Knapp again from that right side. Taken by Carmen. Went off of her a little bit. Yates gets it up in the air. Carmen behind the 10-foot line. Back row shot dug by Knapp. And it falls up to the floor.
Yeah, nobody there, so their setter unable. And it was right in the middle, so I'm not sure what the confusion was for Lovington, but it does fall. And that's going to send Tessa Yates back to serve for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs lead 13-5. Tessa from the right side, serve to Grebon. Behind the 10-foot line is Zabri Rodriguez, dug on the back row by Padilla. Miller, left side to Howard. Howard blocked at the net, and Wildcat point.
Good job there by Lovington. Number 2 and number 15 come up and get the block. That's Grebon and Rios. Checking in for Artesia will be Brecken Miller. And on the other side, somebody checked in, but I looked down. Maybe it was number 2 checking back in. Carly Greenbaum going back to serve.
Grebon serve, just dropping it right over the net. Brecken Miller to Kirkland. Kirkland cross court to Hattie. Hattie's shot is out.
That was a good serve. It was a little floater, had a lot of top spin on it, and Bulldogs kind of get out of whack on that play.
13-7, Bulldogs lead. Carly Grebon again with the serve, and she will try to drop it over the net again, and it's short.
So that'll turn it back over to the Bulldogs. Evans going to check in for Howard, and I think that'll put Evans back to server, so Brooklyn will be the server. And on the other side, Lovington's going to bring in number 5, Presley Peterson, and number 15, Jabri Rios will get a break.
Evans from the right side leading 14-7. Taken in the middle by Knapp. Peterson sets up Grebon, or actually number 12. That's Hadley Pondo with the kill.
Yeah, not a real hard kill, but she hit in the right spot. Just over to the left side and gets the point. Peterson
back to serve. Well, we got to change.
So Jackie Tovar will check in for Brecken Miller.
And Peterson back to serve for the Lady Wildcats, trailing the Bulldogs 8-14. That serve be taken by Padilla. Kind of chased down a little bit by Miller. Padilla, that left side off the block, and a good kill for Kaylee.
Yeah, I had to chase it down, but she still got the good set up enough that it allowed Kaylee to come across and really hammer it from the left side. Whitmire checks back in for the Bulldogs. Hattie Harrison will go back to serve, and Carmen Harvey will get a break, our libero.
15-8, Lady Bulldogs lead. Hattie from the left center. Nice serve. That pass goes over. Free ball. Padilla to Miller. Set up Whitmire in the middle. Dug by Braylon Hernandez. Peterson will set up Pondo. Dug on the back row by Hattie. Tovar cross court to Padilla, and her shot is tipped up by Grebon. Knapp saves it off the basketball goal, and Pondo hits it out.
You know, that was a great play by Knapp. I thought that was gone. It was going to be an easy point for the Bulldogs, and she got to it. But then the third hit was way long, so point Bulldogs.
16-8, Bulldogs lead. Hattie again with the serve. That serve will be an ace for Hattie.
She's hitting it well from over on that left side. That ball looked kind of like a knuckleball, but it was coming at them hard. Went off the right side, out of bounds.
17-8. Lady Bulldogs lead by 9. Hattie again goes right back at the spot for another ace.
That one didn't even get touched. It split 3 defenders, and like you said, ace.
18-8. Bulldogs won the first 2 sets. They win this one. They'll win this district match tonight against Lovington. Be right where they want to be to play Portales Thursday night. Hattie again with the serve into the net.
So trying to just skim it over the top. They really pressing it and did a good job the previous 3 serves, but that time hits the net. Carmen checks back in for Hattie. And then on the other side, Pondo checks back in.
Hadley Pondo with the serve. Taken on the back row by Carmen. Padilla cross court to Whitmire. Roll shot dug by the Wildcats. Peterson will set up Braylon Hernandez. Free ball for Artesia. Evans to Miller. Good pass. Set up Whitmire in the middle. She goes corner shot and it's out. But Wildcats are in the net.
Yeah, they came up to try to get the block, and that was number 3, Shaylin Dunlap. And she got her hands into the net. Checking back in for Tovar will be Yates on the Bulldog side, and that'll put Miller back to serve. Kirkland.
19-9 is the score. Bulldogs lead. Kirkland, middle of the court. Pass by Pondo. Peterson to Grebon behind the 10-foot line, and her attempt is out.
And the Bulldogs first to 20 again. They've been there in the previous 2 and now in the third and what looks to be the final set. But of course, there's still some game to play here.
Kirkland back to serve again. She'll go right side this time. Good pass to Peterson. Back set to Grebon. Blocked it, or actually that was to Dunlap. And they're going to call Wildcats in the net.
Yeah, the same thing happened. It was on number 3. She got up real close, and when she went up to block it, she got into the net.
21-9, Bulldogs lead. Miller again with the serve. And that's an ace for Kirkland.
They got out of the way of it thinking it was a sell. It kind of just dove, hit right in front of the line on the backside. So great shot there by Kirkland Miller.
That line judge just kind of shook his head and stuck his flag down like, that's in, girls.
Yeah. Well, you've told me the rule. If it's at your chest or higher, get out of the way. That wasn't.
22-9, Kirkland with the serve. That goes off of Pondo. Chased down. They actually get that over. Whitmire hits it up on the net. And that's going to be Artesia ball. That was not going to make it over the net, and wow, she came flying in there. Dunlap did.
She got into the net again. Or a different girl, but they got into the net again. Yeah, that would have been a point, Lovington.
23-9, Kirkland again with the serve. And that's another ace. So we got match point here for the Bulldogs, leading 24-9. Kirkland Miller back to serve. Match point for the Bulldogs. She'll go in the middle. And that goes over the net. Free ball. Carmen Harvey to Miller. Left side to Padilla. And there it is for the kill. Artesia Bulldogs win this match tonight against the Lovington Wildcats. Third set, 25-9.
So we may have you want to do an interview with Coach if we can get okay. Well, we're upstairs, so sometimes we don't do them upstairs. But let's go ahead and talk about this, Robbie, and we'll close it up. And again, I want to apologize to everybody out there. We didn't have any sound. There were some issues that I didn't catch, I guess. So, but we got the video, and hopefully you got to see that. But the Bulldogs win. They now move to 2-1 in district. And you said something earlier during this set. It's a big win to get ready for Portales.
Yeah, you want to come in. Levington's 0-19. We talked about it when nobody could hear us.
Right.
They're 0-19. We're 8-9. You don't want to come in here just kind of expecting to win or come in lackadaisical and lose the momentum you have from beating Goddard the other night in 5 sets. So the Bulldogs come in and play strong, play well. A lot of girls got to play tonight more than they normally get to play, so that's always a good thing. But I feel like they kept the momentum and winning in 3 sets tonight against Levington.
Yeah, I think so too. And so Pam and I will be going up to Portales to bring that game to you. Hopefully I'll have everything straight away with our equipment, and we'll have everything for you. But thank you for your patience out there, Bulldog fans. Big win for the for the Artesia Bulldogs. And you said 8-9. I think they're 10-9 now, 11-9.
Okay, 11-9.
Yeah, after this win tonight.
Okay.
Remember also, we'll have Bulldog football on Saturday. We'll be over at Mayfield, the Field of Dreams, in the final district game for the football team. And we talked a little bit about that too on and off air, so nobody got to hear us. But big game against Mayfield. They've been playing pretty tough.
Yeah, they have. They took Roswell to overtime this last week. Roswell won by 1 point in overtime, so Mayfield had a good showing against Roswell. And we'll see how the Bulldogs match up against the Mayfield Trojans for our last district game before the playoffs this year. They're in Las Cruces. 12:30 is pregame. 1 o'clock is game time.
All right, so Bulldog fans, again, thanks for tuning in here. And, Robbie, I guess we'll just go ahead and sign off.
Yeah.
Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. We'll see you Thursday night in Portales.
That concludes this edition of Artesia Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University, Pecos Valley Equipment, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Kane Electrical Supply, the City of Artesia Police Department, Coterra Energy, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Smile Expressions, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, Ben's Country Market, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Tate Branch Dodge, Hawker & Sons, KFC, Incredible Printing, JS Warden Son Insurance, J&J Home Care, Richland Motors, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Amigo Machinery, La Fonda, Mac Energy, Pressure Services, Richland Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, State Farm Agent Sandy Stockton, Spur Energy Partners, Turpinning and Sons Mortuary, Western Bank, Wilbanks Trucking, John and Nancy Yates, and the Eddy County DWI Task Force. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Next 6 days. The election is 7 days out from right now. We'll be back. Don't go away. Hey guys, cleaning our firearms is a messy job, isn't it? Not anymore. Barrel Buddy changes the game. What if I could tell you no more cleaning patches?